And then Barou's the striker, whoa! And then Lorenzo is just like his support. He's like his stand. He's like feeding him goals. Blah, you know, get him.
Run that back.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? New Blue Lock chapter 216, bro. Probably one of my favorite chapters. Like, I'm not trying to glaze or nothing like that, but bro, this is really the truth. Like, Barou is is not a joke. He's not a fraud. Like, this confirms like he's really up next, like on all platforms. Like, Isagi is cool and all that, but I'm telling y'all, this conversation is just done. Alright, let's like run it down the chapter and then we'll talk more about it. I'll give y'all my thoughts. Frame one, like as soon as we start the chapter, they said, yo, Barou, they said your specs, your mindset, out of the entire neo-egoist league, bro, you boast the best numbers. Like, you got the juice. Like, Mark Snuffy, the tactician, the smartest guy, who's always looking at the numbers, who's always looking at the stats, master tactician. He says, Barou, you are the best. And then he's like, yo, I want you to be the king. Like, you next up. Like, I want you to take my spot. Barou's like, nah, fuck all that, bro. I'm the truth. I don't need nobody. I do this shit on my dolo. I'm not trying to be your, like, success. I'm trying to get it up on, like, off the strength. Nah, this motherfucker, Barou, he's dirty. I ain't gonna lie with it. He's dead wrong for this. He's like, yo, I am who I am. I'm not your man who killed himself. Like, that's not gonna be me. Like, I'm hungry. Like, I'm not gonna kill myself, bro. Like, I'm locked in. And he said, fuck it, bro. Fuck your dead mans and fuck you. He said, I'm not trying to be like you, a coward that's scared of the future. Literally lets his balls hang, bro. And this guy, Mark Snuffy, is a pro. Like, he's really like one of the goats of the entire series. And then even he's impressed. He's like, oh wow. He's like, wow, I can't believe you, like turned down that opportunity. Like, yo, he's like, you know, he's different now. I ain't gonna lie. Like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, you really like that? And then we catch that boy Barou talking about some in a relaxation room chamber, like doing some ASMR shit. Like, he's stretching with his hair. He's on some girl boss. I ain't gonna lie. So he's like chilling, and then Lorenzo pulls up. He's like, yo, hey, it seemed like, you know, Mark Snuffy has taken an interest to you. So it's like, oh shit. It's like once Snuffy like when he sees something, like he sees the future, he sees the vision. He's like, yo, I'm gonna invest in you, cause he wins trophies for every team he plays for. Snuffy's known as the crown messenger. The reason why he aims to win in all the big 5 leagues is to achieve the dream he once shared with his best friend. Like, he's spinning back for his bro. Like he's still hungry on that. Like, he's still like, you know, my man's killed himself. Now I have to lock in. Like, I gotta win all 5. On some crazy shit, on some like Bron shit. Like, he's winning the championships, he's winning everything. He's really hungry. He's gonna get all 5 of them, and he's gonna retire like Thanos. And after that, he's gonna retire. That's why he keeps like talking about the next successor, the next king. So after he wins that 5, because he knows he's gonna win it, he needs someone else to take up the mantle as the next king on some shit. And then, like, that's what Lorenzo's just telling all this for a reason, because then that's why we get the Lorenzo backstory, the lore of like his whole come up. After living that shit life for so long, I started to lose hope. I was on the verge of dying. But this is like a crazy fucking feat, like, even for Lorenzo, even for Snuffy, because this is what happened. Like, Snuffy finds like Lorenzo like on the street, like a dog, like a bum. He's homeless. You know, he's got bugs flying around. He's missing teeth. Literally, while he's missing teeth, he looks like a zombie. Like, he's dead. Like, he almost looks like he's about to die. He just pulls up. He's like, yo, wanna play football with me? Fuck it, let's work. And then Lorenzo's like, yo, fuck you, man. You know, give me money. How much you want? And then after that, you know, he just drags him to the nearest dentist, and he like revives him. Like, he rejuvenates him. He gives him fucking gold teeth. And then I guess he trains him, and then he kind of just brings him up to like his level. He just makes him his ace on some what he was looking for a successor, so he just made one. Isn't that fucking crazy? He just made his own like somebody to like really rock with him, like his ace. He created his own ace. That's fucking off the street of some wild shit. Like, he has no previous soccer like that we know of, or because this is the only thing that we see. As of now, he's just some bum that just Snuffy like picked up and revived. Some Age of Apocalypse shit, bro. Like, he's literally, Snuffy seems like he's Apocalypse, just giving like mutants their powers and shit like that. And then after that, Snuffy comes in. He's like, yo, it's time to go to work if you want to. He's like, it's the little dialogue shit that's like, yo, hey, he looks at Lorenzo. He's like, yo, it's time to train. Barou, you can come if you want to. Like, if you want to work with us, or you can stay here and do your own thing. That's up to you. He's not gonna press him. And I feel like that's what Barou like wants. Like, he just doesn't like telling people what to do, and Snuffy knows this. That's why he's not really pressing him. Like, he's like, yo, you need to work with us, or because then Barou's just gonna bite back even harder. He like, yeah, he wants that challenge. That's why Snuffy's like, yo, you can come if you want. Hey man, da da da. He's kind of just leaving it out there. Take it if you want it. But like a lot of the other coaches, they seem like they kind of would press him. It's not a good like collab. So Snuffy works around the team. He works with the team, and he's not gonna try and like force nothing that's like, you know, especially not with BAROU. He knows he's smart. He's a tactician. He's like, okay, he's seen his plays. He see how he works, and his play style just matches his personality. So it's just like he knows how to work around. He knows how to get what he wants. So he's kind of like, okay, but he knows at the end BAROU wants to win. Like, and he knows Snuffy is the one that's gonna take him to that next level. So he's just kind of working with him, playing around with it. Like eventually he cracks. He's like, all right, fine, I'll work with you. But not as your successor though. Not as the next king, because I already am the king. But on my dolo, I want to be a striker that surpasses even you and everyone else. He said, bro, this is cool, bro. Just the way he talks to anybody, he does not give a fuck. He's like, yo, Snuffy, your job is to help me become the king of football. Like, your job, like, you work for me now. He's like, arise. Like, Snuffy, your job is to work with me. Work for me and help me, like, become the king. Like, are you down with that? And then he's like, excellent choice. And then Lorenzo's like, yeah, let's go, finally. Like, this is it, and this is insane. Like, this is why BAROU has like been winning. He's been like doing like fucking what's it called, like hat tricks, scoring fucking 3 goals and punishing teams because of what's going on right now. This is the lore. He said from now on, this squad will act as your arms and legs. Our strategies will be centered around you. Like, bruh. And no, it's fucking crazy because you have Nico, the fucking one of the better, you know, he can see into the field, and he's not really like a striker. He's more like a defensive, like he can see what's going on, he can work with the team. You have Aiku, the wall, the final wall. Like, he's not really a striker, so he's not gonna get in his way. He's gonna like, it's all of the players complement BAROU. Lorenzo, he's feeding goals to BAROU. Nico is holding it down with his vision. Aiku's just like being the final wall, so push come to shove, he's gonna hold it down. The back pretty boy, little, you know, the tall dude with the long hair. He's also like, he's big and strong. He's like a defender, so he's also like within him and Aiku are like the walls. And then Nico was like the eyes, and then BAROU's the striker. Whoa! And then Lorenzo is just like his support. He's like his stand. He's like feeding him goals. You know, get him. So basically, Snuffy's like, okay, let's train. Everybody's like running on the treadmill. Everybody's like doing like, you know, everybody's working together on like their training regimen. But yeah, Snuffy has BAROU working on his dolo. Like he's doing 1v1s. He's practicing his shot. And he's like, that's why it's your job to refine and evolve your like 1v1 skills, so he can punish like even the goalkeeper. So you know, because he needs that extra training. He can like take on the whole team. And like all these analogies of him being a lion, like it even shows now. He's like, yo, a predator constantly uses its senses to see the moment. Its prey relaxes and drops its guard. What the fuck, bro? And then Gagamaru's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I can't see. So Nico and like the other guy, like the ace from the U20. So that guy's like no joke either. Like that guy's also like a good player. He's from the original like U20 Japan. Like he was their ace. So like that was their GOAT. So it was the GOAT of the original U20 team, and Nico like setting up a screen for BAROU. And it shows Gagamaru like, okay, he posted up, he planted his feet. So BAROU's like, boom, it's done. He planted his feet, and he's, you know, when you plant your feet, like Gagamaru was expecting a ball to come like to a certain way. BAROU's like, bet. He planted his feet, boom, that split second decision, he can like shoot the goal, because he's like, Gagamaru, you know, he can't do too much. So he basically trapped him. And it's fucking crazy because Gagamaru can't even react to it. Like he didn't even move. He couldn't. It was so fast. All that training paid off because Gagamaru can't even move. And they score a goal. And he drops one of the craziest lines. Serve me, Ubers. Like, you work for me now. Oh my god, BAROU is the truth. He's always been my favorite character, bro. Serve me, Ubers. Snuff, you work for me now. Like he is the captain. Snuff, you know, oh my god, bro. Like that's. The whole team works around him. His ego is too strong. He has the biggest ego of Blue Lock, and that's the whole thing about Blue Lock, is to create that ego. Another excellent chapter for the BAROU fans, man. Slap my mom in the face. I genuinely appreciate this. This is why I fuck with Blue Lock, because even like Isagi's the main character, but he's not the best. Like, you know, he's good, but you know, they show love to the whole cast of characters. You know what I'm saying? Even Nico, like who was like shit, he was a shitter. He was crying in the beginning, but now he's like, boom, he's locked in, he's doing his thing. Like, he's being useful in his own way. which allowed BAROU to, you know, score the goal. Same with BAROU. He was a menace. He was like the king, the god, the goat in the first season of the anime, or the first, you know, the beginnings. And like, yo, oh my god, like that BAROU's that guy. And then, you know, Isagi kind of called him, like, he kind of like started flaming him. He said, bro, you're not a king, you fell off, you a bitch. BAROU he said, all right, let me lock in then, let me turn up. Now I'm Isagi hunting. And, you know, he kind of just been training, he's been training, and now he finally shows off. Now he's like, yeah, what now? I'm here now, I'm the king, I'm the king. And same with like a bunch of other characters. They're also like leveling up, they're like getting better, and it's like they all, you know, get their love, they get their time to shine. Same with Isagi. I mean, he's the main character, but, you know, the other characters also get to shine. It's like almost as if, you know, BAROU is like the second main character, not the second, like per se, but he's also like another main character, and not just BAROU, like, you know, like Bachira, Rin, you know, all the other guys, like they can be, you know, nobody's really better than, you know, the other person, because they all kind of just play differently, but it's like they're all like, you know, they're coming up together, like they're going band for band, band for band. And I'm excited to see what the future is. Not much more like I can go off this. They're just going band for band. Who do I think is gonna win? I think Ubers is gonna punish. I think they're gonna slam. I really think this is gonna be the one. But and I think that they're gonna win. Like Ubers is gonna win, and then like Isagi's gonna be like, yo, fuck, how do I adapt to this? I need to get stronger. Some other bullshit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Great chapter. And that's it. So thanks. Bye.
All right.